So administrative teams are now able to record meetings on behalf of personal tutors in their school. So this can be done by searching by tutor or by tutee. But to access this functionality, you need to have the administrative role. So you need to email ltds@newcastle.ac.uk to request to have this functionality added to your profile. So the admin role allows you to record or offer meetings to students on behalf of personal tutors, edit the time and date and attendees of existing meetings, irrespective of who initially created the meeting. But the admin role will not allow you to confirm or change the status of a meeting, so that's whether it took place in person or at a distance or not. It won't allow you to view, add or amend any notes in the meeting, as they are confidential between the tutor and the tutee. It won't let you create or amend meetings that are not in your school. Okay, so once you've been added to the list of administrators, you will see this briefcase icon appear. And when you click on that, you'll have the option for the meetings admin. So when you click onto this, you get into our admin page. Okay, so we have a couple of options within the initial search. We can search by tutor, which we'll do here. So we'll search for Frank Michel, and we can see all his tutees down the left here, and we can see Frank as the tutor on all of those. So if I want to create an individual meeting with this student, I can click create, and we then choose a date for the meeting. So either it might be a retrospective recording, or it may be offering a meeting in the future. So let's do a retrospective once the meeting happened week last Wednesday. Okay, it seems to have a very busy Wednesday. Got some time in the afternoon. There we go. Okay, so say 2:30, put a venue in, so say Frank's office. And we can add personal tutor meeting with Frank Michel. Okay, so I'm going to save and notify that. So that will have recorded a retrospective meeting with that student and with Frank. Now, there'll be two different emails would have gone out at this point. Frank will have received an email to say that myself as an admin have set up a meeting for him and the student. And the student will have received an email, but it would have come from Frank saying that you've been invited, or there's been a meeting recorded on this date and time, and a link through to the meeting record. So you can also search by student. So we take Frank out of there, and I'm going to just search for the student that we recorded the meeting with initially. So when we do a search, we can see there's the student's name there. Obviously it's been blurred out for the purpose of this video, but we can also see there's Frank as the student's tutor. To record a group meeting, I'm going to go back and search by tutor again. Now, group meetings, all the tutees have to have the same personal tutor. You can't create group meetings with students that are have several different tutors. But I've looked for Frank again here. We can see all his tutees down there. And let's say if I want to record a group meeting is taking place, or if I want to invite people to a group meeting, I click the tick onto the necessary students. There are the students that are either to be invited or were at the meeting, and we click group meeting. And again, it's the same thing as before. So let's say this is an invite in the future this time, so next Wednesday, and we can see there's a space at 2 o'clock there in this diary. Okay, and venue again, and there's a group meeting with Frank, and we can see all these students are in there. Okay, so I'm going to save and notify. And again, it would be the same thing as before. The students would receive a particular email, and Frank would receive an email as if it came from me. Okay, so another bit of functionality you can see. When you click on meeting log in the top left corner here, you'll be able to see all the meetings that you've edited so far. So here's the ones we've been working on today, and we can view the history of the different edits that have taken place. We could go in and edit it again, or we can delete it as well if you want to remove the meeting. So one last bit of functionality to show you is the meeting history. So we can see I've done a search for Franck again, and we can see the student has appeared here. I'm going to click on list, and this will show me any meeting that has been arranged with Franck and that student. And we can see at any point I can click down and edit those. So if I want to edit the time, or add some more students in, or remove some students, or if I want to actually delete the meeting record as well, I can do that. You'll notice that any that have had the status set, so if it says took place in person, they cannot be edited by the admin staff. It would have to be the tutor that would do that from there.